Welcome to Season 6, Race 3 of my F1 2020-19 Career Mode. We are here at the Hanoi City Circuit for the Vietnam Grand Prix, and we just got done with qualifying. Mercedes are on the front row, and pretty much the top 4 teams are pretty much taking up the top 8 spots, aside from Alexander Albon and the Red Bull. Of course, the top 4 teams, pecking order-wise, performance-wise, are Mercedes and ourselves, Monster Energy, Ferrari, and AlphaTauri. So, Red Bull being in there, those a little spanner in the works, though they're not too far behind AlphaTauri in the pecking order. Championship standings, just to see what we're looking like going in. Could be a big day for Mercedes since they're starting in the front row, particularly for Ricciardo, who, you know, I figured to be a championship contender, but hasn't gotten out to the best of starts. So, it'd be important for him and Bottas to have good runs today, where myself and Hamilton, who are the top 2 in the championship, and Hamilton leads me by 5 points, we are starting a little bit behind them. So that should be interesting to see how that plays out. Got AEW Dynamite starting in about 55 minutes, so I'm going to try and get this race done as quickly as possible. Just waiting for it to load at this point. Notice that's been a bit slow loading today. Not sure why. I did have to do an update. I'm not sure if that's causing any of the loading time issues. Not sure. But regardless, the weather looks pretty good. Don't have to worry about that. And we're ready to race. Yeah, I'm starting 9th, so I'm going to be on the... so for here, the good line of the 2 is going to be the one on the right, and since I'm starting 9th, I'll be with the one on the right, so it gives us a better arc because it's, a sharp left-hander into a right turn, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
The Formula One circus has arrived in Southeast Asia once more, as we usher in a new era and get ready to go racing here in Vietnam. A lap of Hanoi circuit then, 3.4 miles around the Vietnamese capital. A number of the 23 corners take their inspiration from other great circuits, hopefully creating plenty of passing opportunities. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's start with Racing Point. We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
It doesn't look promising for them so far. And if the new regs have hit them as hard as we think, well, I suspect they may need a few late nights at the factory to get back on track.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Daniel Ricciardo has a clear view ahead from pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Kvyat, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen, Giotto, the owner-driver, Gasly and Lando Norris, Ocon, Matsushita, Carlos Sainz, Stroll, Aitken, Giovinazzi, Lewis Hamilton and Kevin Magnussen, Russell, De Vries, Latifi and Tatiana Calderon.
Excuse me. I was trying to clear my throat. Yeah, this is definitely going to be one of those races where pretty much anyone who's in front of me after the first couple corners is probably just going to skate away. And I'll be just trying to hold station and hold on to what I can get.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
But the big story, I would say, is the fact that our teammate, who was Hamilton, got hit with what I presume was an engine penalty, or a penalty for changing engine components.
Let's get the car up to temperature on this
lap.
lap.
10
We're
spots
learning the
from
gears,
7
so go
to
through them all if you
17.
can.
Which means that unless, you know, I have a problem, or unless some of the other close championship contenders have problems, he's going to lose the championship lead, leaving this race, going into China, which is the 4th race on the calendar. Did the tire warm up a little too aggressively there.
Okay, our main competitors in this race are Verstappen and Norris. Radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
So it should be interesting to see how far up the grid Hamilton can get from the 17th starting spot. Yeah, I feel like the grids, the points are going to be pretty tight coming out of this race, just given the fact that Mercedes, who needs more
Conditions
points,
look stable
are
at the moment. No rain currently expected.
starting 1-2. I'm coming off the win in Bahrain, second race of the season.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Alrighty. Grid forming up in the back. Getting ready to go here. For 5 red lights. In the the Vietnam Grand Prix. 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go. Let's see what we can get here on the start. Did we get damage? Yes, we did. We got damage. That was a little too aggressive on the dive into turn 1. Albon makes it just... Okay. Yeah, he cuts into me. That's not not the best idea. Good start here. We're just trying to get a clean start, actually. Just clean. I guess we'll take that.
Pushing. Let's capitalize on that first lap.
Contact with Albon. Yikes. Be able to make a move on Albon going into the hairpin. We do. We're going to make the move on Albon for third. So after a couple restarts there, we're in good shape, up to third on the first lap. The first turn is very difficult to get through cleanly on the first lap, so a couple attempts, but we got there. Ooh, nearly made contact with Albon there, and Leclerc is going to take advantage of that situation. Ricardo emerged to the lead after the start, both Haas in second. And I'm in third, trying to fend off Charles Leclerc, Alexander Albon, and Danny Kvyat. Leclerc's going to move already. I'll fend him off for now.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Nearly hit the wall there. Leclerc looking to make a move. Around the outside. It's gonna be slow going, but we're gonna get the position back.
Use your
Leclerc
overtake
will
button
probably
more. It's
be
time to utilize some of this
back
energy.
on the attack here down this long straightaway. We went 3 wide there, and Albon's gonna take the spot away. Wide. He's trying to get a better camera angle for him, but he did go 3 wide there. I didn't even know that Albon was even there. I'm not going to allow that to happen. Actually, I completely forgot that I put it in standard mix in the 3rd sector of the last lap, and I completely forgot to take it out of standard mix. So that's why they were so quick to jump on me, is I didn't change my fuel mix. Anyway, all that squabbling means that we're almost 10 seconds behind Ricciardo, and we're only starting lap 4, so... Definitely, I don't think we're going to be winning this race today. Suss that out pretty quickly. Just going to be about not falling down the quarter too much. Just the name of the game here, basically. We're looking to make another pass. He's going to get alongside. He's not going to complete it, though. Contact. Front wing looks okay. Oh, and there goes Leclerc. Side by side. Use DRS. See what we can. Well, actually, we don't have DRS. Leclerc. How did Leclerc not get DRS? Neither me or Leclerc have DRS. That was weird. Regardless, Daniel Kvyat is going to jump into 4th place.
Our gap to the car in front is 9.1 seconds. Strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, copy that.
Tire wear is looking okay. I believe we can stretch this out to 1 stop. Hit at the right time, because it depends really when everyone else hits as well. Contact Fiat there. Put me in the wall.
Okay.
That could be it again. Put me in the wall.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
make something happen here. Oh, jeez.
Okay, clear.
Whoa, Kvyat. What are you doing, mate?
Full course caution.
After that little fiasco, we continue. Albon looks to make another move on Leclerc. Leclerc trying to get by. It's going to be very tight. We're going to hold him off for the moment.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs. We're leading our teammate by 6.9 seconds.
Albon looking for a move on Leclerc. He's very racy back behind me here. Albon might have the edge, has better traction on the outside, and he's going to take the spot, it looks like.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Albon around. And did that create a traffic jam? It did. It was so easy to jump up the field right at that spot.
We expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Albon, and we send him to the wall.
We're racing again.
Let's take a look at a replay of that. Certainly wasn't intentional. Right into the barrier. It's a little wide. Contact. Certainly going to hurt Albon's race. I imagine he's going to come in and pit right now.
We're boxing this lap.
No, he stays out. Don't know why he would have stayed out. The pits were right there. Leclerc looking to make a move. Line. Leclerc's on the inside. Very tight. Leclerc's going to get through there. Here comes Verstappen. Also looking to make a move. We have the DRS on Leclerc. Fine here comes Luca Giotto in the AlphaTauri. He's making moves. Oh! Gasly made contact with Verstappen there. Almost turned Verstappen completely around at a high rate of speed. But we keep her going.
The gap to the car ahead is 20.5 seconds.
As Bottas dives into the pits. Anyone else come in? And what does Bottas go for? That's what I'm curious to see. Does he go for hards? He's going for no stop, so he's going for a 2-stop. That's interesting. Tire life is okay. I think I could stretch a little bit further. I'm gonna rewind so I can do a better job fighting Giotto there.
Affirmative. Medium tires at the next stop.
Will not be bolted out of the pits. He will get out ahead of us. Confirm his hold on second place. Tight with Giotto, he's going to get squeezed out, and Gasly's going to come through. And what do the guys who pitted, what did they go for? They also went with soft tires, so they almost surely have to pit again.
The car ahead has come in and fitted the soft tire.
So my tire situation right now is pretty good. It's about 40%, 10 laps from the race. Contact with that, who's that, Gasly? Yeah, Gasly right there. Keep it in the corner. Just barely edge him out.
Gap to car in front is 7.3 seconds. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop.
My teammate doesn't hit this lap as well. Nope, he doesn't, so we can continue on. We're going to go on to mediums. We're going to try to stretch it out from here.
Exit now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Verstappen's got fresh tires. I want DRS in a second, so well, he has better tires. My mediums is soft. Let him go here. We are 16th, but don't forget there are a bunch of people in front of us.
Battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
Actually, I haven't done a save yet, which I'll do right about now.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.2 seconds.
Now, I think at this rate, those cars who haven't stopped yet are definitely going for one stop. It's just going to be a matter of when they come in. And the Mercedes, since Ricardo, did he not pit yet? I don't think he did. Yeah, Ricardo hadn't pitted yet, so he's doing one stop. Bottas is doing two. And yes, Gasly, Giotto, Ocon, Sainz, Hamilton, Stroll, and Aitken are all doing a one-stop here. So it should be interesting to see how these strategies jumble up the field. Of course, first and second are pretty much locked in at this rate. Bottas will pass Hamilton for Ricardo for the lead, but again, Ricardo, Bottas will have to stop again.
Lewis is in the pits.
Speaking of when they're going to pit, my teammate Lewis Hamilton just jumped into the pits. And I'm just going to check the race start to see what Hamilton or Ricardo did go with the medium tires, so he's definitely doing one stop.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
The guys who are on the two-stop strategy, they're just trying to get as far away from the rest of us as possible.
Okay, some information on Magnussen. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their
Magnussen
car.
has a problem with his car. The Alfa Romeo. But so yeah, so basically, here are the guys who are doing the two-stop. You're basically trying to get as far away ahead from the rest of us as possible, those of us who are doing the one stop, so that when you come in to make your second stop, you come out in front of us. We'll see if that works out for the likes of Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, Matsushita, and Lando Norris. Well, this would be a lot more interesting if I had been the leader that whole time. Be a lot more jumbled up and bottlenecked, a lot more wide open, but I guess with Mercedes, you know, as far ahead as they are, it's pretty much just a battle for the final spot on the podium at this rate.
Gap ahead is 6.0 seconds.
Slow car. That might be Alexander Albon.
Gap to teammate behind is 2.5 seconds.
This stage is supposed to be bad to worse. Wrecked after contact with me, and now he's got engine troubles and is out of the race. Interesting battle brewing behind me as Luke Kyoto is behind me, then right behind him is my teammate, Lewis Hamilton. Again, this running order is really all going to depend on where those guys in front of me come out when they make their second stop. We're about 7 seconds behind Norris, 9-ish seconds behind Verstappen. And Delta's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 seconds.
Spare energy. Use your overtake button.
safety car necessary. Kvyat is in for his second stop of the day. Contact when everything's clean. Try to get a good run through this corner out onto the straight. Kyoto a little into contact there. Try to do a switch over, but honestly, probably better off just staying on the outside. Needs a better traction out of this hairpin.
Front is 10.3 seconds.
Kyoto looking to make a move. Hamilton not that far behind. Hamilton gonna try to make it 3 wide. Yes, he is. I'm in the middle of a sandwich. Get through, and Hamilton jumps Kyoto for that position. Guys in front of me are still on track, still staying out. Bring a little wide with Lewis. Tight, a little bit of contact. We're gonna just barely hold him off. I didn't mean to do that. Squeeze him out, there we go. That's better. I think there's a chance at this rate that Ferraris, one or both, will beat us out of the pits. And then with Matsushita and Norris, it's going to be kind of close depending on when they eventually decide to come in. Bottas dives into the pits for his second stop, which will relinquish the lead back Daniel Ricciardo. Bottas should safely be in second place. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Looks like Ricciardo might have a problem. Ricciardo is out.
Safety car.
And
no
there is
overtaking.
the
Reduce
safety
your pace.
car.
Keep your delta number positive as we
Out.
form up.
My oh my, Ricciardo is looking so good.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Dominating this race, only for it to be ruined with an engine failure, and this is not how Ricciardo was expecting to make his return to Formula One after a year away. Not at all the type of return he was hoping for, and unfortunately, Max Verstappen is the odd one out here because he had yet to stop. And I guess Ferrari decided against doing a double stack, which means that Verstappen's going to be really left out of things here. He's going to come in, he's going to lose all that track position. I would hope that he comes in under the safety car and just bites the bullet, just comes in to get the stop done.
The car ahead has come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tires.
Especially at this point, because, you know, at least if he comes in now, he won't fall, you know, all the way back to dead last on track. He'll be, you know, because he had
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to
lap
close
car,
to within
not
10
lap
car
cars,
lengths
but
of the
slower
car
cars
ahead.
who haven't pitted yet are well behind. So if Verstappen pitted now, he's not out like 17th or so. So, yeah, I would hope he pits here. Nah, it's gonna look very silly. Come on, Verstappen, go into the pits. Nope, he's just gonna stay out, he's gonna lose all that track position. Not a smart, I don't know why the AI would do that. It's like the obvious decision to just come in now and save yourself the track position, but, I mean, he's gonna finish out the points anyway, so there you go. Work out really well for Leclerc, could give him a shot to win this race. Potentially. Not going to be restarting the race until the rest of the pack catches up. So if you don't go back to racing this time, you'll more than likely be the next lap. Just gonna check like my phone here. Cloudy.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Rain expected. Take care of something real quick.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Bottas hold on for the win. Can Leclerc do anything? Can Verstappen cause a bit of disturbance before he has to come in? We'll find out. See what happens. Well, looks like Bottas got a very good jump off the start.
Green flag.
Bottas did a very good job off the start. Get some distance a little bit between him and Verstappen. I hit the wall. Mid-session save before the final few laps here.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Verstappen unable to make a move on Bottas down that long straightaway. Verstappen, there he goes, into the pits. He's trying to fend off from our teammate. behind a little bit. That was bad. Pause that for 1 second while I take care of something real quick. Alright. So I can keep this race over with as quickly as possible. I was hoping I finished Dynamite before this race started, but it's a long race, so... or a long track, I should say.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message. No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Oh, is that Hamilton diving into the pits?
Lewis is in for a stop.
He must have had damage or something.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Pause. Damage at some point. Matsushita, look at big moves. He's gonna get third place. Matsushita's going off into the distance. Now we're under attack from Kyoto, but we are going to have DRS to fight back. Going into the hairpin, trying to get outside, a better exit off the corner. And we beat out Kyoto for 4th place. Laps to go this time.
We're leading our teammate by 22.4 seconds. to push now. Use your overtake button for more power. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Somebody has a problem with the back. It's one of the Haas cars? Looks like an engine problem. Oh, that's an accident. It's like George Russell tried to pass Giovinazzi, and it did not work out. Sitting there in the middle of the track. He does get going again. Likely be hitting the pits to fix that damage.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Contact them to go wide. Norris looking to make a move. Three laps to go. Carlos Sainz also looking to make a move. He's right there waiting in the wings.
Bottas is up in first place.
Bottas seems to be comfortably in first place, with Leclerc a little ways behind. Norris looking to make a move. Out of that corner, and Norris is going to get into fourth place.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
2 laps to go. This time by.
To car in front is 1.9 seconds.
Them. A little too hard there. And here we go. Last lap. Coming up.
This is your final lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 11.3 seconds.
Hamilton says the fastest lap, but that's going to take that point away since he's not in the top 10. Contact Kyoto. But it's going into this corner here. Gasly looking to make a move as well. Really tight. It's all just a mess in the last lap. I've got total damage on my wing. Let's see if we can change that. Better shape. Wins the Vietnam Grand Prix, and it looks like keep what we're doing here. We're going to hold on to 5th place. Look, not going to get there. P5.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
To load up for me here.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
And Bottas celebrates on the podium with Leclerc and Matsushita.
Let's have a quick look at how the driver standings have changed. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Nobuharu Matsushita gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the constructors. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Alright, so that is it for the Vietnamese Grand Prix. We'll take a look at the championship standings. championship standings, constructors first, Monster Energy Racing still leads, 16 points over Mercedes and Ferrari in a tie. Driver standings wise, it's very close to the top. Bottas leads by 1 over Leclerc. I myself am back by 4. Lewis Hamilton is back by 9, and Lando Norris has jumped up to 25 points back in 5th place, while Daniel Ricciardo has fallen to 8th. So, still early, but pretty tight up top.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today? Your battle got a bit heated, didn't it? You had a few bumps and scrapes today. Who would you say is at fault? Appreciate your time.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
To renew some sponsors. Atlantic goes there. Seven goes there. Atlantic goes there. Atlantic goes there. So, just checking for 7 and Atlantic filled in. Looks all good. Sponsor event, in-depth factory tour, second driver press tour looks good. We will advance time. Car looks absolutely beautiful. Alright, that's it for the Vietnamese Grand Prix. We'll see you next time, the Chinese Grand Prix.